Hello everyone. Welcome to Cookie Decorating Live with Hani and Friends. I'm Hani, founder of HaniAlas.com, my little sweet and savory blog where I share all the things cookie decorating and also recipes, sweet and savory. Welcome. We had a little break last week, so I'm so happy to see everyone who is here today. Hello, Kathy. Yes, I am feeling much better. I have much more energy, which is great. And if you hear some accidental sniffles, I'm just getting over a nasty flu-like virus. Hello, Karen. It's nice to see you. I know you were hoping for Mardi Gras cookies today. That was set plan for last week, and I don't think will be able to fit it in next week. But we're doing thank you cookies today, guys. And hello, Byron. Thank you. Actually, I think I need to get a new pair. I think I have scratched them. I hope you are doing well, Byron. Hello, Heather, Chattanooga. Hey, Jen. Oh, it's warm in Alabama. Nice. That's nice to hear. It's been a bit cooler here in Spain. I'm so spoiled with the warm weather. Hello, Judy. Hello, multi-gem girl. All right, so today we are making fairly simple. If Jeremy was here, he would say they're not simple, but I think they're fairly simple cookies. Let's see if I can, let's add this to the stage. All right. So here are the cookies. I think they are fairly simple, and you will appreciate the watercolor technique. It is really fun and super easy to do. Before we get there, though, I also wanted to let you know those of you who are watching this from a replay, perhaps you can tell me where you are watching from, and if you are new to the live stream, this is just a reminder. I go live every week on Wednesdays, unless there is something going on like an illness or something and I can't make it. Otherwise, I'm always live at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Facebook and YouTube. And I also share reminders everywhere on all my social platforms, or at least I try to. And if you'd like to stay updated and get reminders, you can sign up for the newsletter. And let me get the link for the newsletter. Those of you who are signed up, you should have received a reminder with the PDF. That's the newsletter. Not newsletters, sorry, I'm getting confused myself. Live stream newsletter. And this newsletter, if you guys checked it, it includes free thank you writing templates. So that's a bit of a perk for this week for those of you who are signed up. If you sign up today, you will get that on Sunday. That's where the official cookie decorating newsletter goes out. So let me take this screen out, and I saw a few more comments, so I just wanted to say hello to everyone. Hello to Russia. Hello. Hello, Colleen. It's warming up. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm waiting for spring myself. I mean, we have a very warm, mild winter here in our coastal town, but it will be nice to have even warmer days. Hello, Linda. You love hockey. That's fantastic. Local hockey game. I love hockey as well. I am feeling much better. Thank you, Linda. It's so sweet of you. And thank you for those of you who reached out to me because I had to skip last week live stream. Also, I wanted to let you know that I released 2 new tutorials in the Patreon group. Let me just show you what they look like. So we have kind of a sea theme. And this tutorial also includes the templates for the transfers, cute little fishes. And then I made these beautiful, I love lavender so much. And so I created these 2 slightly different designs, right? Using lavender and an incredibly easy and fun watercolor technique. So check that out. Those are in the Patreon. Okay, let's remove that. Oops, if I can get that done. All right. Hello, Sherry. Thank you for the parchment. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm so glad to hear it. I'm so glad to hear it. So is it the cookies are not spreading as much? I'm so glad that it worked for you, because it can be so difficult to find the culprit sometimes. Thank you, Karen. I did enjoy making the under the water scenes. Those are really fun to do. All right, so now the cutter that I'm using today, it's a rectangular cutter. It's a cutter from Sweet Sugar Belle, but you can use any, you could use this design, you could create this design any cutter, with any cutter. You could use heart. I think it will look nice on a hexagon if you have a hexagon. These are the cookies I had baked, so I'm gonna be using this cutter. And we're gonna be using 3 colors today. So very, very low on coloring. So we're gonna be using white for the base, and then for the watercolor effect, I decided to use this lovely teal. You can see here it's slightly separating here, so I'm going to massage the back for a little bit while I read the comments. Hi, Charlie. I did get your picture and I will share it today. You did amazing. Your horses. There's something fishy around those under the water scenes. Oh, I'm so glad. The cookies, there's less spreading and they cooked more evenly. I'm so glad to hear it. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm just massaging the back a little bit. I saw a streak of darker teal there, so that was an indicator it started to separate a little bit. So I wanted to amend it before I start with the project. And I'm also going to use a tool that you've seen me use many, many times, and it's a small palette knife. Okay, so let's start with this first step. Hi, Sally. Are you at the groomers? Nice to see you. All right. So I'm going to start with the white, and then I'll show you a quick, easy way to add the watercolor or the teal on there that looks kind of like a watercolor. This cutter has rounded corners, the cutter from Sweet Sugar Belle, so you may end up having a different cutter that doesn't have rounded corners. I think this is the same cutter I used for the cassette cookies, I think. And I'm using, like most of the time, about 15-second consistency icing. I'm going to come in with my scribe. I'm using Fix Scribe so I can quickly distribute the icing. Give it a little shake. If you see any air bubbles, now it's a good time to pop those. I think I see a bubble here. And I think there's a giant one here. Oh, there is, yes. All right, so now onto the watercolor. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pipe a little bit of this teal on the back of my palette knife. And I'm just going to spread it across like this. Oops. It's better if you hold the cookie. Very simple. That's how complicated it is. And now we're going to let this dry. So that's all there is to the base. You could obviously use different colors. I think it would look nice if perhaps even if you use complementing colors, you could use pink and blue And so if you spread them across, you will get pink and blue with purple hue. That will be really nice. Okay, so that's all there is to the base. And now for the so this was 15. For the base, I used 15-second consistency. I think where is Charlie is asking. Yes. So this was about 15. No, we don't want those icing bag pens. No, no, no. All right. So now I want to show you something because I don't use a projector and many of you probably don't have a projector either. If you have a projector, probably this is going to be probably easier for you. But if you don't have a projector, in the maybe 10 years ago, or maybe even further down, today is 2015. So maybe like 12, 13 years ago, I can't remember exactly. I made these cookies, okay? And so to make these cookies, I used a handy template. You have seen me use these templates before when I made, I don't have them here. Let's see if I can find the, oh, here it is. When I made, I don't have them either here. There's a, oh, I see, it's in free thank you writing templates PDF. So links are there. So, okay, let me just show you what I mean. So I've got the cookie cutter here, and then we have a template. And so if you're writing one cookie, if you're making one cookie, it's perfectly fine without template. But if you are making, let's say, 30 or even 12 cookies, and you want your writing in a same position on the cookie, in the same spot or similar spot, and you don't have a projector, it's, for me, I don't know, maybe for you it's not hard, but for me it's very hard to figure out where I'm going to pipe the letters so it's all centered. If you don't want it centered, you can make your template slightly different. So what I did, I traced the outline on a cardstock, and then I figured out where the center is, and then this is my template for the letters for the thank you. And so I figured out how wide I want this opening to make sure that thank you is going to fit in there, and then I cut it out, and then we can use it to guide us when we pipe thank you across. And you can use this like I showed you. I used the same technique with this design, so it was centered, right? So I hope that makes sense. It just makes the decorating a bit easier, I find. All right, so I showed you the letters here, my thank you note, and I'm going to be using a tissue method. Have you guys heard of tissue method? I actually have to tell you, first time I've seen tissue method was when Amber did it, Sweet Ams, you know, Amber of Sweet Ams. And so I remember seeing Amber using a tissue paper method. And so I started using it for some project myself, and it works. If you don't have a projector and you want to write something on cookies, this is a great way to get that design on your cookie. Or you can also use a carbon copy method that also works. See, we have a question. Hello, Mary. Nice to see you. You haven't missed much. We just did the very base with super simple watercolor technique that it takes like 2 seconds. And now I'm just going to do the lettering, which is going to take up the most of the time, I think, anyway. Hey, Jeremy. Oh, nice to see you. We're going to see, actually, Sally, those of you who are wondering, I can see your messages now. Sally has 2 Dalmatians and an older terrier. So I'm going to show you the cookies Sally made in a second. And her cute furry friends are featured in the cookies. So you will appreciate seeing that. So now I've got my tissue paper. This is not the tissue paper, not this tissue paper that you can use to blow your nose. This is the tissue paper that you use for the packaging when you're packaging your gifts. Okay. So now with the marker, with edible marker, ideally you want to use a fine tip edible marker. You want to trace this onto the tissue paper. Just keep in mind not to go too rough, or not to go too strong. Don't push too strong, or don't press on it too strong. Okay, I see. I see. Okay, let's see. My hubby really doesn't love sugar cookies. He likes store-bought icing. Okay, so I guess he doesn't like icing that dries hard, right? Is that the case? You can try, have you tried American buttercream? He might like that. It's very yummy. All right, so now, oops. We're going to trace this on the tissue paper. Again, you don't have to press on the paper too hard. You don't want to create any kind of hole. So I'm just very lightly going over the lettering. And what this method does, it allows the ink to seep through the very thin tissue paper. And so when you do this on icing, on iced cookie, because the ink seeps through, you will be left with a guide that you can use to pipe over with royal icing. If you have a projector, obviously you would use a projector, but many of you don't have a projector, and I don't have a projector either. So now, let's see, this one is dry. So remember I told you about this little template, little cardstock piece that's going to help center my design, and then we can put this on the top. Like I said, if you want to place your, let's say you want the thank you bee on the bottom, you just adjust your cardstock template. So this looks pretty good. I can fit it in, pretty centered. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold it in place. I'm going to go over it again so you can see clearly. Try not to rush it too much. If you go too fast, then the ink doesn't have enough time to seep through the paper. I should also mention that the icing underneath is fully dry. So let's see. I hope I get the nice guide there. All right, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but let me get the cookie closer to the screen or to the lens so you can, hopefully you can see it. Yeah, you can see the thank you. So I can use this as a guide. Now we can pipe over it with our soft piping consistency icing. These, I can't tell you what brand it is. I have to say I got this off Amazon. I will have to check the packaging. But it's similar to Rainbow Dust. You know, this is the Rainbow Dust. This is a dual tip marker. It also has a super fine tip. Nowadays, you can find more edible markers with this kind of a super fine tip. Years ago, it was very seldom that you could find. I think the Rainbow Dust was the only brand that made such fine tip marker. All right. Okay, so here is my icing for the writing. This is ivory. You can also use light brown. We're going to be painting with gold. So whatever you're using, it's best to use something that will help achieve really good coverage. And ivory and light brown can help you do that with the gold painting, edible paint. Mine are double tip, but not as fine. Oh, I can understand. Yeah, try to look. I will try to look at my order and find the brand of these markers, so you can have a look if you can purchase them for the future project. Oh, Colleen, this is so lovely. I'm so sorry, Jay. I was going to message you, and I know you're dealing with a lot. All right. So now when writing the letters, and if you're struggling, let's say this is your first time, take your template, put it in a protector sheet, and pipe over it as many times as you need to until you kind of feel that you understand the flow that works for you, and you're going to learn how much pressure you need to put on a piping bag and so on. So if this is your first time doing lettering, I highly suggest that you practice before you pipe directly on your cookie. And I have to warn you, there's one more thing. Writing on cookies, it's not as fast as you see in reels or shorts on YouTube. It does take a little bit of time. And of course, during the live stream, there is a bubble. Of course, there is. You see what I'm doing? I'm actually using in my index finger. I'm right-handed, so I'm holding the piping bag in right hand, and I'm using the index finger of my left hand to help me stabilize my piping bag. Okay, that's thank you. There are many ways we can say thank you, right? What are your favorite ways to say thank you? You give cookies. I like to send people messages also with some pictures. Let's say I love to send pictures. If I think of someone, if I see something and it reminds me of someone, I like to send it to them. Okay, so that's how you can write on cookie. I have another one here. It's slightly different. What I like about this watercolor technique with icing is that each cookie is different. You know, the lettering is somewhat the same, and you can see here. I don't know if you can see, but I've got some butter bleed going on there. which I wasn't expecting. But I like that each one is slightly different. By the lettering, it's centered, and you can see these are gold, and this one, it's just teal, not teal, the ivory. So if you don't have gold, I think it will work with ivory, but the gold will really elevate the design, I think. So now you have to let the icing dry. So with this thin icing, it will take maybe 30 minutes or so, and then you can paint with gold. Before we get to the painting, I wanted to share with you some photos that some of you sent me. Lovely pictures. I can't wait to show you, and let's get there. If I can find the correct folder. All right, icing break. Oh. All right, let's make myself bigger. Okay, so we're going to, let's start with Karen. I hope you're still here. So Karen sent me these. She was inspired by, you guys can tell, right? Mardi Gras. I was going to do these Mardi Gras, not these, but similar Mardi Gras mask cookies last week. So thank you for sending these. And then Charlie, here are your horses. I'm so proud of you, Charlie. Thank you for sending these. You did amazing. And now we have Sally. Of course, we have Sally. I created a little collage. And here you see some of the cookies Sally donates to local homeless shelter and also to a hospice. And I wanted to highlight these cookies. These are Sally's puppies, not, well, furry friends, let's say. So she was inspired by the project we did last time together. Remember, we did beagle cookies. If I can find them here, yeah, here they are. And then also, here they are. So another nice set of cookies. What do you guys think? I told Sally that the mushrooms, I love the mushroom shape. I don't know where you got that cutter, but it's so whimsical. And it kind of reminded me of a little, what's it called? Little Red Riding Hood. Is that the correct order? And so I told Sally of my idea, and then she immediately sent me the picture of her cookie that's below. I love it, but I think that's painted, right? I think you completely painted the whole scene there. So thank you for sending these. And of course, these, I have to highlight these. Kindness, this is a wonderful message to be spread across the world. We need more kindness in the world. Yes, I agree. The chickens are absolutely incredible. I love the chickens as well. Let me, where is the, here they are. Yeah, I love it. If they don't make you smile, I don't know what will. I couldn't agree more, Judy. For a very long time, I didn't have any mushroom cutters, so I'm seeing more and more mushroom cutters being produced. But I love this shape so much. It's a beautiful, beautiful shape, because I can see even Christmas tree decorated with using this shape, decorated using this shape. Okay, thank you, Sally. Okay, let's, if I can, they changed things around again in StreamYard. That's the platform I use for streaming. And every time I log in, there are new things. And then I'm like, what's going on? Where can I find things? So that's why it's taking me a little longer to locate my files. So thank you for your patience, everyone. Oh, Byron, you're so sweet. Thank you. Oh, I did say it correctly, didn't I, Heather? The Red Riding Hood. Yes, it is a work of art. I love it too. So now let me bring up my screen so we can finish this cookie. And this is fully dry. I can go across with my finger. I'm not going to serve this to anyone, don't worry. And I've got a soft gold prepared. I really like the soft gold. I have it here in the palette. It's dry, but we can reactivate it. It's super easy to reactivate. There's a little bit of alcohol. I'm using Everclear. And I'm just going to add a drop or two. Oh, my wife got me a book called 365 Days of Cookies by Taste of Home. It's so fun. So will you be baking? 365 cookies. That's fantastic. So many different types, I'm sure. Yes, now the boozy part. So let's reactivate. Oops, perhaps I added a little too much. I think I did. So if this happens to you, I don't have more gold here, but if this happens to you, you just need to wait for a little bit. You can vigorously stir it. It will evaporate quickly. I'm actually, Heather, if you're, I'm actually going to be making my limoncello. Although they're predicting rain, not that it affects limoncello, but I wanted to film, I have to say, I wanted to film, we have incredible lemon trees. They are teeming with, I don't know, 200 lemons, or, I mean, it's incredible. They're so beautiful. And the smell, if you could smell them, and they're huge lemons, very juicy. They do require a lot of watering in the summer months. But I want to make limoncello. I made limoncello twice or maybe three times. It takes about a month for everything to come together. But I wanted to film lemon trees, and hopefully we're going to have at least a couple hours of sunshine in the next few days, so I can film them. They're absolutely gorgeous this year. And they're flowering again, so it means we will have more lemons. So I need to keep picking them. I try to keep them on the vine for as long as possible. Because, you know, when you get lemons in the store, I believe they pick them green so they can survive all the transport time. And when you pick them when they're yellow, I don't know if anyone on here had a chance to get a really good fresh lemon off the lemon tree. Oh, it's really unparalleled. Really, you can't compare it. Can you see a really long message there? Oh, I wish I could send you some. I actually just 2 years ago, I got I think it's called Cookie Bible. I think it's called Cookie Bible. There are some incredible cookie recipes. I don't think there is 365 recipes, but there are some incredible recipes. I've got Amber's book here somewhere, Cookie Canvas. You can't really see it. And I also have Zoe's Fancy Cakes decorating book. It's incredible with her figure making. It's right there. You can see it. Well, right now, from what I understand, Linda, lemon trees, when they are mature, which will take, they're considered matured when they're 6 years old. And from what I read, they can produce one mature lemon tree can produce up to 800 pounds of lemons. But I don't know if that's accurate. I mean, this is the first time they're producing in these crazy amounts. So I would say there are at least 200 on them now. We have 2 lemon trees, but I mean, I didn't count them. I tried to keep a log when I picked them, but honestly, like a lemon diary, I have not been very good keeping the track. Some of our neighbors, they joke that we should go to the market with them, but how do you put a price on a lemon that you grow in your own garden? It's like they're priceless. Let me put on my obstacles again because I can't see anything. What does one do with 800? I'm not saying that ours have 800 pounds, but that's what the Google says. You can pick it up with a Google. It said that they can produce up to 800 pounds, and you know what? They are quite heavy. I have to say that they are quite heavy. So it doesn't mean 800 lemons, but I will have to weigh one large lemon and see if it will add up. You can make lemonade, yes. I love lemon zest. I drink lemon water every morning. Our eggs prices, thankfully not. Thankfully not. Well, I don't know what you say. What crazy? I think it's about the same as you have now. If I could remember now, I think it's €4 for 12 eggs. Now I pay. So you do the math. €4. It may be, I don't know what the conversion is now at this moment. So you can do the math. I don't know, what are the eggs now in the States? I know it's been an ongoing battle with the eggs. I saw some articles about Costco having eggs and people just hoarding the eggs. I mean, how long do eggs last? Oh, yes, we are all mad. Oh, you're mad at me. Oh, don't be mad. Yeah, I have to say, I prefer a book with pictures myself. Yes. Because you don't know what to expect, right? You're not sure what they're supposed to look like. I totally get that. I can relate to that, Jeremy. You can also make lemon curd. Oh, guys, and I made Heather. I don't know if you like lemons, but I made upside down lemon slice cake, and it's addictive. It is so incredibly good and very, very easy to make. So if you love lemons and if you haven't tried it, try to make one. They're super simple to make. I need to Google pounds to kilo. So 1 pound, it's 445 grams or 454 grams, around there. So it's 907 grams for 2 pounds. So that's about 420 in US dollars. So the eggs are 5 a dozen. So now it's time to turn vegan, I guess. Wow, that is expensive, especially if you're in the cake business and even cookie decorating business that will make meringue also. It's already very expensive. Yeah, I guess it is. It is a bit cheaper here. In Sweden, 20 eggs cost €10. That is nice to see. So this is in Ontario. We have $9 for 30 eggs. Are they the regular, medium, or large eggs? I'm curious. 30 eggs for $9. That's very reasonable, I'd say. Yes, I'm drooling just thinking about it. I have to say, I made it twice, I think, and after making it, I decided I will never make it as a cake because it's very dangerous for me. So I will have to make it in a muffin pan, I think you can understand why it's dangerous. I love lemons and I would eat the whole thing. I have no shame. No shame. Oh, lemon curd on top of the yogurt. That sounds lovely. Oh, yes. I remember you mentioning this to me one time. Yeah, I guess it's the acidity, acid in the lemon. So guys, next week I'm just thinking next week I wanted to look at the schedule, what's going on next week. Oh no. Oh no, we don't have next week. Next week is March. Oh no, I can't believe this. So next week it's already March. How did we get here already in the March? So this month we can do a quick recap. We did Ramadan cookies, dog cookies. Then unfortunately we had to skip February 19th. I'm very sorry about that. And now we are in February, today is February 26th. And we just finished thank you cookies. So thank you for everything, guys. I don't often say it, but thank you for being here and showing up every week. The universe doesn't hate you. We don't use word hate during the live stream. It's forbidden. March has, I make a lemon meringue cupcake that is very, I would love that. Sounds lovely. Yes, let us know. Let me know who is the March baby here. I mean, I know I am, but anyone else? Anyone else celebrating birthday in March? Do you eat lemons like no? No way. No, that's do you, Linda? I mean, I know my friend's son, he eats lemons like oranges. And some people eat onions like apples. So, I mean, everybody to their own. But no, I don't eat lemons like oranges. I don't know if I could take it. I really don't. Thank you, Mary. March comes in like a lion, so you should do lions. Okay, let me, Jeremy, I forgot the name of the animal, the cute animal, but now I have a pencil here. So I have a very big piece of a paper. So lions for for Karen. And then I'm sending all my positive energy to you. Thank you, Colleen. Judy is also March birthday. Oh, happy early birthday. That's exciting. What day? Susan is a March, oh, Pangolin. Here it is. I'm writing it down now. I will be researching after the live stream. Oh, my birthday is so boring. It's very green. I will just say you that my day when I was born, it's very green in some parts of the world anyway. Very green. My pleasure, Kathy. Oh, where is it? The comments are... It takes a little bit of practice, I think, but we can do it. 29th of March. So you are just, I'm Pisces, but you are not, you are, what's the next month? I can't remember the signs now. Are they? Is that for real? Why? Why is that? I'm wondering. Are they that small? They can be like, well, this is terrible. I should do lamb cookies. Okay, well, maybe for Easter. Easter, I believe it's April 20th this year, so we have some time. Judy is 12. And Sally is 11. Wow, 11. I will not keep a track of this. My birthday is 23rd. We have so many March birthdays. So, Sally, you're also Pisces and Judy? Because I think, right? Or no? And Colleen, 23rd. They're small, just also adorable. 17th. Okay, that's fun. Yeah, I know a couple people that are born on 17th. My dentist was born or is born in the United States, was born on 17th, and my principal in elementary school, I was favorite always. I mean, we share the same birthday. Who can you can't fight the nature and the universe. Yes, okay. Okay, Judy. That has nothing to do. Okay, I will not answer this, but my youngest son, March 3rd and March 21st. So I think they're both Pisces, no? I don't know the dates. Yeah, that's what it's like with tigers, right? They unfortunately. Oh, it's Aries. Okay, so it's different. But you're close, March. So thank you everyone for sharing your birthdays with me. This was fun. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. Try to get outside. It's very important to get outside and enjoy your rest of the day. Let's see if I can find what I'm looking for. Why do they do this? They change things around and I can't find anything. All right, so next week, I don't know what we are doing. I have a plan on my blog, but I can always change it, and I might do lions or pangolin or something of the sort next week. So thank you for being here. Sending all the good thoughts to all of you. Yes, this is what I agree with. And I think we need more. Let me finish with this beautiful message from Sally. Thank you, guys, and I will see you next week. Have a good one. Bye.